Hello, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to replace a Jandy LED pool light. So what I did is I purchased the replacement engine. So it's not the whole light, it's the engine. I'll get into that in just a few minutes. I've already removed the light, but quickly I'm going to go back, show you how to make sure to turn the power off to your light, and then we'll be back to work further. All right, before the installation of the light, obviously you want to make sure all the power's off. On my Aqualink system, you're going to go in here. Mine's marked lights. Just going to make sure that that's off. There's no power there to the lights. All right, now that the power's off, like I said, I already have removed the light. The light is super simple to take out. It's just the one screw at the top. Mine is pretty deep, so I had to jump in the pool, go in there with a Phillips screwdriver, and just undo that one screw here, and the whole light assembly will come out. It will all, you'll bring it up to the top. Mine actually has a pretty short piece here, which was unfortunate because I had to kind of work over the pool a little bit, but that's how it is. Most of these lights are going to come out all the way, so you'll have some room. Again, for the time of the video, I've already taken my drill and unscrewed all of these screws here, which are going to remove this piece that hold the light assembly together. That's also going to just disconnect it from this. So as you can see, that's the front there, which leaves just this assembly here. On this assembly here, it's real easy. I used a couple different things, kind of a pry tool, or even a little grabber tool like this to reach in here and separate the glass from the piece. You can see I've started to get the seal off. Once that seal has come off, it will expose the light engine underneath. So this is what is faulty on mine now, and I'm going to go ahead and remove a few items. These are going to have the 3 bolts here that I have to remove, and then two of these plugs here are going to remove, and the whole thing should come out. So I'm going to pause the video for a second and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to show how to remove the light engine. I ordered for my particular Jandy light, the replacement SKU is here. There's multiple different places you can find them online. But what I did is I called Jandy and I gave them this series number here and let them know that it was 120 volts. And they were able to confirm that this SKU number here was the right engine to order. So I ordered it from a company online. When I did my research, they were about $1,100 for this engine. I was able to find it on a website for $850. So I will now just remove this piece here. There's just the 3 nuts that are holding it in. I also am going to remove these couple wires that are here that are coming from the outside. I'll do this, and to speed up the video, I'll come back when it's all done. So I've taken off the 3 nuts there. I removed this wire and this wire just with some vice grips here. And as you can see, the whole mechanism just comes right out. So the whole light engine comes out, and this is what's bad on mine. So here's what the new one looks like. The new one actually comes in a couple different pieces. Instead of just being one piece like that, it actually comes with directions. It comes with a new seal. You can see how old this seal is. Actually, this pool is only about 4 years old. And the seal seems to be okay condition, but they do give you a new seal to put on there around the light assembly. And then it comes with 2 pieces now. So you got this half of the light assembly this half of the light assembly, and then you have a connector piece that connects the two sides together. And as you can see, very similar type setup of how it's going to function with the plugs here to be connected. I'm going to look at the directions real quick to make sure that I plug in the right ones, and I will be right back with you. I'm going to be putting the light engine in here. Like I said, it's two pieces versus one. I do see a little bit of moisture in here, so I'm going to get that out real quick before we do that, just to make sure that there's no moisture in here. Okay, then we're going to take this piece here. It's going to go right in there. The top piece is going to slide back right in here. And make it really simple. These things are going to, again, all line up with the screws. Here's the one screw, the second screw, and the third screw. We're going to put those back together here. They do give you some thermal compound. This still had a lot of thermal compound in there, so it was already there. I just kept it the way that it was. One, two, and three. I'm going to tighten these up. Actually, on this third one, it's going to need to have the ground on there. Which I'll put on here. Try to get this washer off. This green wire is going to come in here. Go on top, trying to figure out a good way to get it through. Like so. Tighten up these nuts. I'm going to tighten all these nuts down tight, and then I'll be back to show you the wiring. All right, next I'm going to complete the wiring. On here, if you get a closer look, if you look in here, it's actually labeled white and black. So you can see I've run the green one. The green one's just the ground. It goes on there. The directions will spell it out for you in there too. You can see you have a black wire, and then you have your white wire. And you're just, I'm going to hook the white up to the white. Press that in there. And then the black, it says black, I'm going to hook the black wire up to. And then I'm going to use the jumper to connect both sides. Okay, so that is it for, again, really easy, doing the 3 nuts to pull out the actual light engine, hooking up the 2 wires, and then also the ground. And that's it. We're going to go back in reverse order and put it together. So I'll be right back with that. All right, another piece that came with it is what they call a light shaping divulger. I think it's probably pretty similar to the piece on the old one. And it just is going to go over the top of that. The next item is going to be putting on the gasket. So this ribbed gasket part here is supposed to lay down inside of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the glass. The arrow is always supposed to be pointing towards the top. And we're going to put this gasket around the glass. Like so. The other thing too is on the glass, it's good opportunity to clean it out. I cleaned it as well as I could on the inside. It pretty much looks brand new, but there was a little bit of fogginess in there when I originally took it out. So the top on this is going to be this side here. So in that case, I would put that arrow facing up. It just kind of sits down in there like so. Then I'm going to take the outside ring. Again, everything wants to be up towards the top. The top is going to be there. So I'm going to make sure that everything lines up this way as well. This is actually going to go like this. So we're going to flip that over this way once that's on there. And then we're going to be screwing in this piece from this side once I work it around the light. I'll show you here. We're going to work that around the light. Again, mine is a little bit more difficult because they didn't give me much room to work with. But as you can see, I'm going to squeeze all these pieces together and then line up these screws and screw them in. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back with you. All right, as you can see, I've put the ring on. I've tightened them all around. Everything is lined up. Again, on the back, there's an arrow pointing to the top. Same thing with the arrow here, pointing towards the top, and then here is your screw. That's the only screw when this goes down in the water. That's the only screw that holds that in there. Next, I'll be jumping in to the pool. I'm not going to show this on the video, but I'll be putting this screw in there, but it should be all ready to go. Hopefully this helped you understand how to change a light engine for a Jandy pool. I know when I did my research, it was around $1,500 to $2,000 to have my pool company come out and do it. So I'm ended up doing it for about $850. All right, thank you.